We're humans, mate. They're all right.
Hi, it's Mark Owen from Moose Marketing Power, the editor of Punchline magazine. Welcome to Punchline Talks. Today I'm joined by Billy Twelvetrees, fly half for England and Gloucester Rugby. We're here to talk about his testimonial live. Thanks for joining us, Billy. Nice to see you again.
Cheers, Mark. Thanks for having me.
Well, it's your testimonial year. Last time we met, it was at Phil Vickery's place, number 3 in Cheltenham. That was the launch of your testimonial. How's it gone so far?
A lot of things happened behind closed doors. No events yet, but Omicron and the coronavirus got in the way in the new year. But we're happy to start launching some stuff on social media, and we have a leadership lunch coming up in not too future, and a ladies' night as well. But the leaders' lunch is one that I'm really excited about.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So it's on Wednesday, the 6th of April at Gloucester Rugby Club. Gloucester Rugby Club starts at 11 a.m. So to 6 o'clock. What is it, and who's doing it?
Well, it's an interesting concept. King's Home are hosting with myself, and we're going to have Ian McGeechan, obviously a legend of the British and Irish Lions, winning tour of 1997, and we're going to have Tom Kerridge, a professional chef and award winner. His links between the business environment and being a local lad to the Gloucester community and a Gloucester fan, and then obviously Phil Vickery as well, someone who's done both. So obviously won a World Cup, British and Irish Lion, played at Gloucester, and then obviously has his business now in the food industry, and like you said, at number 3. So it's a link between business and sport, and showing the insights of what it's like to be a professional rugby player in the modern era, and also using the links between business and sport and how we can help each other. So a bit of an insight into the day, an insight into Gloucester Rugby, the facility, the high performance centre, the stadium, and how things go, and some Q&As and some stories along the way.
And what does it mean for you to get these 3 great guys, joining you for this particular event?
Oh, brilliant. Look, I think any Gloucester fan to have Phil Vickery, a World Cup winner, it'd be awesome. I've met him a few times, but to have his insight is really interesting. But for me, I think it's a slightly different insight to go away from the club and be successful after rugby as well. Is huge. So that's going to be a really interesting story. So Ian McGeechan, obviously an absolute legend of the game. His tours for the British and Irish Lions, he's associated with the Lions and everything he's done for them. So, a wealth of knowledge there in terms of rugby, but then in terms of leadership and management of people. And then to have Tom Kerridge on, which I'm a secret massive fan of Tom. I remember watching him on Great British Menu and being in awe of him and what he does, and his personality is very, very big. So to have those 3 guys there and to pick their brains, and to have people from around Gloucester and Cheltenham community to come and share their knowledge and take things out of the day would be great.
Now, how much is a ticket for the event, mate? Please, mate.
I hope you didn't ask me that, Mark, because that's the one question that I think the committee are sorted out. So I'll sort out the other knowledge.
Well, I've got it down as 225 quid at the moment, mate, per ticket, which is great value for have that many times. And it's a long day as well. It's not just an hour, is it? It's from 11 o'clock to 6 o'clock at night. So it's a real immersive business event.
Yeah, well, to be fair, when we were organising it, we were thinking of keeping it a couple of hours, but then we went through the itinerary of the day and the knowledge that we're going to have and the chats. So it ended up feeling like we're cramming a lot into 6 hours. So it will be an eventful day, a pretty jam-packed day, but also want it to be useful to businesses and definitely get something out of it. I'm really excited. We've got lots of Gloucester Rugby players coming along for the day as well, more so because they're excited to be there rather than to be there for an appearance. So I'm excited for this one because it's something unique and something that King's Home are happy to host, and probably to meet 3 guys and alongside some rugby players that you never thought you'd meet.
No, that's great. It's chance to network as well with everybody else. If you want tickets, by the way, it's www.12treestestimonial.co.uk. And you're supporting Winston's Wish and the Pied Piper. I've got to move on really to the England-Wales game this weekend. Obviously, I'm a big Welsh fan. Lots of people know that. So what do you reckon is going to be the outcome, please, Billy? I've got to ask you.
To be fair, I think it'll be tight. It'll be extremely tight just because of the nature of the England-Wales games. The Twickenham factor may be a thing. Wales are a little bit up and down. Not sure what they're about at the moment. They're kind of in transition. A bit like England, but I think the set piece will be massive. Scrum line out will dictate the result of the game. And, but they have... extremely exciting fly half and Marcus Smith, and then a bit of a worry and Dan Bigger opposite him as well. So it'll be a mighty test match. But I think England maybe 24-18 at the end of the day. I think that'll be a good result for them.
Yeah, I was going to say 1816 for some reason, but
Yeah.
to Wales. But there
What did I know?
It's got to be to Wales. I was going to wear my Welsh hat. Gloucester's having a great season. What are you putting that down to?
A lot of hard work from the year that Skivs, Kingy, Dom Waldock, and Kim Taylor put in the year end of the coronavirus lockdown when we came in. New coaches, new set of group of players, and last year was tough. I think we lost 7 in the bounce at one point by 2 or 3 points. Playing probably a similar brand of rugby we're doing now, but just little things in rugby that make a huge difference. Set piece, defence, the bounce of the ball, interpretations. Everyone just being on the same page. The hard work that the coaches and players have put in over the last 18 months is, coming to fruition now, to be honest. And we've had some good results this year, and then some frustrating results. So this Premiership is a ruthless league, so we've been on the right end of some results at home and away, but we've just got to keep it going now. As we're only just over halfway to the end of June, it feels like a long time away, but just a lot of hard work, to be honest, Mark. And
what difference does the crowd have in there back at Kingsholm?
Yeah, that is huge. I can't underestimate how massive a boost it gives to the players, the team, and definitely the coaches around. Like running out of Kingsholm, in front of a packed crowd. Remember that London Irish game a few weeks ago? It was manic busy. Running around before the shed, before kick-off, it's huge. It definitely gives the boys a lift. Can compare that to a year ago when you could hear echoes in the stands when you're kicking a ball or shouting. It felt a bit ghostly, if I'm honest. So to have them back, it makes it even more special, and it makes you appreciate what you do.
No, I bet it does. So anyway, just go back to the leaders' lunches on Wednesday, the 6th of April, 11 a.m. to 6 o'clock at Gloucester Rugby Club. If you want tickets, they're available at www.12treestestimonial.co.uk in support of Winston's Wish and Pied Piper. Don't forget, guys, if you like the show, please like, share, and subscribe. Billy, great to see you. Thanks for joining Punchline Talks, and all the very, very best for the rest of the year. And Punchline will support you as much as we can.
Cheers, Mark. Thanks very much, and hope to see everyone at the leaders' lunch in a few weeks.
Cheers. Thanks very much. Bye.